happy Tuesday. So I'm coming at you guys with an update so far of this week, which is basically yesterday and today. So yesterday we finished up chapter 32, and I believe that was on skin conditions. I believe so, like skin disorders of children and adolescents. And then we basically finished early, and then we got sent home early. So then today was kind of like the same thing. Today we finished up our last chapter of PEDS, chapter 23, and that was basically on emotional and behavioral conditions of children and adolescents. So like anorexia, depression, suicide, alcoholic parents, just like all those stuff. So we're finally finished with PEDS, well, the chapters of PEDS. So tomorrow we're gonna have our ATI testing for PEDS. I'm kind of nervous. I'm just hoping and praying that I get a level 2, because PEDS it went by so fast, and my teacher was telling us, like, if you don't have any interest in a subject, you're gonna struggle. So with PEDS, I didn't really feel like studying. Like, my average is still an A, but it was just tough. For me, it was tough just because I really had no interest in pediatrics. So yeah, tomorrow's ATI testing, and then Thursday we have our last pediatric quiz. Oh my gosh, chapter 31, 32, 33. And then Friday, what are we doing on Friday? I feel like there was something we were doing on Friday, but I don't remember. And then next week, Monday, we have an assessment quiz. And so since we only had like really 2 days of clinicals at the hospital, one was orientation and one was the actual clinical day, our teacher said she has to give us something for a clinical grade, and that's not going to count because she can't really base us off of 1 day. So she's giving us an assessment quiz, and whatever we get on that assessment quiz is going to be our pediatrics clinical grade. For our school, clinical grade is only 10% of your final grade. So she said it can't really make you pass. It can't make you pass at all, actually. But it can make you fail if you do too bad. But since I have a high A, I'm not too worried about that. So that's basically what has been going on so far. So I'll see you guys maybe, most likely Thursday, just because I can summarize the ATI and summarize the quiz. So yeah, guys, I'll see you on Thursday. Bye. Hey guys, happy Friday. Woo, 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 TGIF. So guys, I just woke up from a nap, so I am like energized and ready to go. Like, I really needed this nap this week because I have just been feeling so exhausted this week. Like, I don't know, in my last video that I did was it Tuesday that I recorded, if I seemed down or whatever, but that's just because I've been so exhausted. We've been having like back-to-back tests and stuff, so yeah, but I finally got my nap in for the whole week. Like, I've been having such a bad sleeping pattern, and like I finally got to nap today, and I feel so energized. So anyway, I'm gonna come at you guys with the rest of the week updates. So for Wednesday, Thursday, and then today. So on Wednesday, we did our ATI test for PEDS, and guys, that was so hard. It was so hard. So I ended up getting a level 1. I'm so ashamed. But yeah, and the thing is, it was only 1 point away from a level 2. So to me, that's not too bad, but it was still a level 1. And the part that I needed, that I got bad scores on, or that I didn't really answer that well on, was like the pharmacological part. So when you do ATI, it usually shows you your areas of strength, like the questions and how much % you got right, and then like the areas where you did poorly, so pharmacological. So basically, I need to learn more about PEDS meds and get it together, and also PEDS meds. That was basically where I did very, very horrible. So I just need to brush up on meds, but other than that, everything else is like 90%, 80%. So, you know, but I ended up getting a level 1, and so My teacher, I don't know how she's going to do it, but usually if you get a level 1, you get -1 point from your final grade. Like, that never happened to me before, guys. But my grade is a 98 right now. So, hey, take a point off, 97. We're still good. So, yeah, so that's what happened on Wednesday, and then we got sent home after because we didn't have anything to do. And so on Thursday, which was yesterday, we had our last quiz, our quiz number 5 on chapters 31, 32, 33. So the emotional and behavioral child conditions. What else? Oh my gosh, brain fart. I forgot what the other ones were, but anyway, I got 100 on that quiz, okay? So that one, it was definitely good. It made me feel better about doing bad on the ATI, you know, because I'm like, okay, I still know stuff. It's just I need to brush up on meds, but I do still know stuff. I'm not losing it. I'm not losing it yet, guys. And so, yeah, so it bumped up my average even more. So I think my average is like a 99 or so. And then today, we also got sent home yesterday after that. We've been having half days, or not even half days, like really short days. Oh, I forgot to mention. Wednesday, we watched The Sixth Sense. After we did the ATI, we watched The Sixth Sense because our teacher didn't want to let us go that early because we started the ATI as soon as we got to school. So we finished by like 10 o'clock, and she's like, listen, guys, I can't let you guys go at 10. So we watched The Sixth Sense. It was so funny. Like, I hadn't seen that movie in so long since I was younger. And so seeing it again, I was like, oh, it wasn't as scary. It's so funny how, like, scary movies have evolved from, like, what it was back then. Because back then I remember it being scary. But now I'm just like, oh, my teacher was screaming up a storm. Like, she was the one who was scaring us. Just because she kept saying, oh Jesus, like, she kept doing all of that. We're like, please stop. Just stop. But, yeah, we did that on Wednesday. Yesterday we did the quiz, and we went home, like, around lunchtime, so 12 o'clock. And, after we did the quiz, we just did a final exam review. So she went over, like, chapters 15 to 33 real quick. Not, like, every single page, but, like, key points that she might bring up in the exam. And then we went home. And so, excuse me. Today we had our clinical quiz. So for her, since we only had 2 days of clinical, one day was the orientation, other day we went to we stayed at the children's hospital for like a couple hours and got to shadow like a nurse or respiratory therapist. She said she can't just base our clinical grade off of that one day, really, because we didn't do anything at all. So she had told us that she was going to give us an assessment quiz, and it's nothing to study for. So when she said it's nothing to study for, like, that sent all of us into a panic. Because, like, what do you mean there's nothing to study for? You got to give us something. What are you going to put on the quiz? We could study for that. And so, like, she's like, oh, no, you should do fine. You guys know what you're talking about. You know the material. I know it. And we're like, no, lady. No, we don't. So yeah, so today when I came in right before the quiz, I'm flipping through my notes. She's like, Ruby, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, just looking. She was like, just looking. She's like, put it away. You already know the stuff. I'm like, no, I don't. How you gonna tell me that I know stuff? I don't know it. So we got the quiz, 25 questions. I ended up getting 3 wrong. One, I knew the answer, but I was like second guessing myself. And then, like, the other 2 that I got wrong were select all that applies. And I kept missing one on each. Like, I had the right ones, but I missed out one. And then the other one, I had the right, like, 2. I had 2 of them, but I missed one. So that's annoying. Like, select all that applies. They're very, very annoying. Because if you don't have all, like, you either know everything or you don't. Like you could have all, like, 2 of the right answers and miss one. Or you could have, like, it's annoying. But yeah, since it was 25 questions, 4 points each, and so I ended up getting the 88 as my clinical grade. But she said she's also going to factor in the day that we came into the hospital, so maybe that'll be like 2 more points to the clinical grade. So my clinical grade will be an A. I know that for sure. So yeah, I'm happy about that. So far, I know that my peds grade will be an A, so I'm very happy about that. So she gave us Monday off, and Tuesday will be our final exam, guys. Like, that's crazy, because after that, we'll have Wednesday off, and then the Thursday starts our senior semester. Ah! Yo, like, it's almost over, guys. It's almost over. Senior semester starts next week, Thursday. We're going to start with Med-Surg 2. Oh, my gosh, guys. It's so, like, it's cranking down. Like, countdown to being a nurse. Like, it's getting there. June is almost here. Like, last semester starts next week. It's almost over. So, that's my update of the week. So, I will come at you guys next week. I'll let you guys know how my peds final goes and what my final grade for peds is, and then I'll let you guys know how the beginning of senior semester goes. So yeah, guys, hope you like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, guys, I'll see you next week. Bye.